for our final segment where we are about to find out more about female entrepreneurs in this country and an activity that they can take advantage of. We have with us Monique Usher, who is the acting manager of the Small Business Development Center in Belize, and we have a female entrepreneur. She is the business owner of Feeds to Soul.
Yes.
Dionna Pilgrim. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
You're
welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
Okay. Now, before we get distracted and start talking about all this stuff, Monique, set the backdrop as to what's happening with our female entrepreneurs.
So you may recall earlier this year we launched a female entrepreneurship program.
Yeah.
And so this program looks at empowering women and providing competences in business development and also looking at having them plan their lives. And so this program is as a result of the Regional Center for Promotion for MSMEs. It's a program that we are piloting here in Belize with the U.S. State Department, also a part of the program. And so earlier in March of this year, we launched a program and we have about 17 women who are benefiting from this program. So they're actually taking courses that Beltrade is facilitating through the SBDC Belize, the Belize Training and Employment Center, and Export Belize. So it's a really wholesome program that looks at empowering women, creating networks for them to be successful women owners.
Now, SBDC works with all entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. Why this specific focus on women?
The focus came as a result of a program that's being piloted within the Central American region, and so Belize is a part of that program, and we know that empowerment and providing autonomy for women is something that is very important in today's society, and so we saw this as an opportunity to extend our services that we offer, but just provide a program tailored to addressing the needs of women in business.
And that brings us to Dionna, who makes fashion items out of recyclable materials.
That's
right?
right. Yes.
Corazal, tell me how you first got involved in this venture.
Well, first of all, I'm an environmentalist. So actually, in the process of beach combing, just to pick up and do beach cleanup, pick up plastic bottles after weekends, people partying and stuff, I decided as an alternative, because I also am a shoemaker. I also decided, you know what, I can incorporate my passion and make my brand driven with the, purpose as well. So as a fashion designer, I decided to swing into doing just sustainable art fashion, and that led me to doing Feet to Soul as it is. I recycle everything to create fashion. So clothing as well. I hand dye fabrics that were previously loved and used, and I create denim, graffiti denim clothing as well. I use the same jeans pants to actually create footwear straps. I also use recycle car tires to create footwear, the soles for it.
Wow.
And the inner sole, the inner tube of the tires, I use to create bracelets, earrings. Also, I use it to
so you can make use of anything and make it fashionable.
I also use the recycled cigar box to make my purse.
Ooh, this is cute.
Yes. And the recycled plastic bottles to create jewelry. As you can see here, accessories. Basically, that is it.
From earrings, necklaces, purses, shoes, hair accessories. You have a full gamut of stuff here. Yes. So you started off, as you said, just beach combing and having an interest in cleaning up the environment.
Yes.
You made a use for them. When did you realize you had a market for them?
Actually, my daughter started doing jewelry from the plastic bottle. And I would go out and sell my shoes, and she would be like, Mom, you know those plastic bottles that we pick up around the yard and at the beach when we're cleaning up? I can make jewelry from them. And we started making it together, and then we'd go out and sell, and people would be buying it like, are these really made from plastic bottle? Like, serious?
Yeah.
You know, and then now I have a community in Corazal that actually donates the plastic bottles and recycle stuff. Then I also donate the cups from the top of the bottle to the Cancer Society to assist kids that are in need of free chemotherapy treatment, because 1,000 caps actually helps a child to get a free chemotherapy.
There's a market.
Yes. So all of that is donated, and my community actually helps to support me with donating the stuff so I can create it. And then I try to do good with it as well by donating to the
We're having an issue where it concerns the ban on single-use plastics and styrofoam.
I also use plastic bag to make jewelry as well. If anybody visits my page, Feet to Souls on Facebook, you will see I also have plastic bag rings, plastic bag earrings. I actually weave the plastic bag and create the jewelry. I also have a picture of a plastic bag handbag on my page as well in previous months before. So I try to go out when I go out and I actually am selling at events. I try to let people know, you know what, take care of your environment.
Yeah.
It's not only when you participate in purchasing from me. I actually tell people thank you for contributing to, you know, to making sustainable fashion something that helps to improve and make the world a better place by improving our environment that we live in.
So, I mean, I love your story and going from just doing something you're passionate about, keeping your environment clean, into making it into something artistic and now business. How have you benefited in working along with SBDC and learning about starting up a business and surviving?
Actually, the program has been very beneficial for myself and all the phenomenal women that I've been meeting in this program, because we, as women, we've become like a sisterhood in this training, and we've been networking with each other, even to help each other partner with our businesses to get stuff done. With this program, it's assisted us to actually realize and create goals for our life and our business by setting, just reassessing our business goals that we had previously and redirecting it. And then we have somebody to actually assist us and say, okay, well, that direction might not work, or maybe you should go this way. So we have that advice and that comfort level, because we are given business advisors that actually support us and follow up with us and see how we're going. We also...
So give me an example where your business advisor really took you back on path, because maybe, you know, this always we have ideas and they're grand, and then somebody, and we need it, somebody comes along to help and say, well, this is really more of a sustainable or practical manner for you.
Actually, we had to do surveys of our customer to do our customer validation, and just to actually figure out what was wrong with our business, what is our strength, and we had to go out in the field, actually talking to strangers, doing canvassing, actually finding out, you know, well, what do you think? Would you wear this product? What price would you pay for it? Do you think this would work? What do you think about
market
this idea?
Research.
And each of us had to do our own market research, then send that back to our business advisors. Then they would tell us, okay, well, you know, you're going good. Okay, well, maybe you should try this, or, you know. So it's really helped all of us.
Would you have done that otherwise?
No, I would never think, like when we had classes and I told them, I said, you know, a man told me that the footwear that I made from the car tire sole needed more insulation because it's not as soft. And I was telling them in class, I said, you know what? I thought men didn't need that much soft comfort in their footwear. And I was like, I felt a little bad, but you know what? I felt really good afterwards, because I was like, okay, I'm going to get it done that way, because there are men that actually have
softer feet.
Yes, that's right.
Or want comfort too.
Yes.
So that's such a practical example, I think, that can happen in guiding businesses. And you offer for either anybody who's interested in becoming an entrepreneur, but we hear Dionna's example. Tell us about the networking opportunity as well.
Yeah, when it comes to the program, we always encourage the participants to not only look at the information that's being imparted to enhance their business operation, but also the network that's there. So this, the Female Entrepreneurship program also has a women's collision event that's called SHEMentors. And so on this Thursday, the 23rd of March, we're going to be at the Western Biltmore Plaza. And we have an entire program that is around the theme of empowering for work and self, and so we'll be having an opening ceremony that will share highlights of the program and to give a background on the female entrepreneurship program. Of course, it's something that we want to also look at continuing for the future in Belize. And we have a panel discussion that will take place with women who are in business. So we have like Dr. Dionna Chamberlain, who will be a part of the program, who will be sharing her story. We also have Miss Mappy Smith. We have Chriselle Samos, who is going to be a part of the program, Miss Meg Zierwood, and other women who are in business who understand understand what it's like to run a business, share their experiences. And at the afternoon session, we have a networking activity where we'll do speed dating, having them meet with other women, because the program will also...
Speed networking.
Speed networking, yes. Speed networking, sorry. The program will have them also meet with other women who are either successful in business or have influence in society to assist them with further pivoting their business idea. So it's really creating that network that enhances and creates that connectivity between women in business.
Nice. And how many women entrepreneurs have you been working with?
In this program in specific, we're looking at 17 women who are beneficiaries from the program, but again, it's also for us to extend the network. And at the SHEMentors event, we've partnered with SBDC Belize, and they will be offering the development of a website to one of these successful female entrepreneurs. So it's providing that web presence for them to be able to showcase their products or services on the digital platform. So we're very excited to have this program be done on Thursday of this week, and we look forward to the spill off from a program like this, because the idea is to have the network develop in country and to have the women also look at branching on in different areas in building that network.
So how do you make an assessment at the end of all of this, which is, I believe, a very, very solid initiative, but how do you make an assessment to see where each of the individual participants are as they go forward?
We had the open call for application, and when we did the open call for application, we had a baseline. So when we had the sensitization session that introduced them on the program, we did a baseline to see where they're at in business right now. And as Ms. Dionna mentioned, they work with a business advisor, so that person assists them throughout the program. And one of the beauty and benefits of this program is that it transcends beyond the project, because they become clients of SBDC, and we work with them to see what additional needs they may need in terms of business support, and also to see what accelerations have taken place in their respective business.
And what can you say in terms of the growth you've experienced so far?
Actually, it's allowed me to be more self-motivated, take on leadership with my brand as well, and also even the collaboration with the other women in our group. A lot of them we are utilizing each other's services, because it's women from all over the country. The 6 districts of Belize. We have a WhatsApp group and a Facebook group that we actually chat and say, okay, well, you know, like we have hair braiders and women that have beauty salon, and there one is telling the other one in Belize on the WhatsApp group, can you get me this braid in Belize or this type of hair? I have women in Cayo that have their stores, and they'd be like, can you send me some of your stuff to put in my store? And so we're collaborating with each other. So we're also building our brand individually, and we're also helping each other as a sisterhood. We have accountant, we have a girl that has a call center. We're actually trying to network with each other to actually build each other together as well as a business, and SBDC has actually helped to put that all together. It's been phenomenal.
Are there any unique challenges to being a female entrepreneur?
Yes, it is.
That you
In our group, there's a lot of women, a lot of mothers, and the challenges we actually talk about in class, you know, going over the fact that, some of them had to run, take the kids to the babysitter, maybe make food for their husband, and then run down to the store to buy stuff for their shop or take care of the employees, and balancing everything, because I think it's more challenging for us as women, for entrepreneurs, because we have the responsibility of being homemakers and caretakers, and then we still have to be the woman that goes out there and make that money, and then take care of the kids with the homework later on in the evening, and the husband or the boyfriend or whatever. You know, so keeping that balance and then still be motivated at the end, and you know, you're tired by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you're still up doing your work or preparing for your business, because you know, you have to take care of your needs at home as well. So those are the challenges that most of us women actually get together and say, you know, we're trying to figure out this way, maybe this way would work, or maybe we can carpool on that, you know. It's
share quick recipes so you're not slaving in the kitchen all day, right?
Yes.
So the event on Thursday, is it open to the public? Is it a registration process? What does one need to do if they want to attend?
The program that we have presently looks at catering for the women who are in the program, and then we've also extended invitation to some invited guests. But if there's anybody out there that's listening and interested in being a part of this network, we extend invitation for you to call our office at 223-3195. And like we mentioned, it's a program that we're hopeful gets a spin-off beyond the collision event, and
Yeah.
so it's to create that network. So if there's anybody that's listening that's interested in being a part of this women network, we're encouraging you to give us a call, and then we look at arrangements to have you a part of the program.
Nice. And you also have some trainings coming up as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Under the program, it looks at transferring knowledge, information, tools. So the women who are a part of the program presently are taking different topics or courses that are a part of the module for the training. So we had sessions in life and business goal setting, and you heard Ms. Dionna speak on that. And then we also have customer discovery and validation, and that looks at having them go to do research on their market. And again, it's looking at avoiding that debt by demo, whereby persons say, well, I have this product, I have this service, I'll go out in the market. And it's actually getting information before looking at putting that product or service out in the market.
So while you may love it, there may be no market for
there
it.
might be no market for it. So,
and clearly there's a market for yours. These are beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
And I think it takes a lot of artistic talent. It's not just reusing, it's the artistic talent that goes, these are hand painted?
Yes.
Yeah?
Everything I do by me with these hands.
Yeah.
I make the shoes, like everything.
Yeah. So how do people get access to your stuff? If they want like little hair comb, I haven't used one of these in ages, but there you go.
It looks good on you. You can keep it, darling. That's yours to keep. Actually, if anybody wants access to me, I have a Facebook page. It's called Feet to Souls. A lot of people reach out to me there. And I usually advertise where I'm going to be, because I usually go at different venues. I'll be at the Made in Belize Expo on June the 1st, along with partnering with another person in our group, Lorcia, that has naturally Belize coconut products.
She's been on the show.
Yeah, she and I will be joining up together doing the Made in Belize Expo on the 1st of June.
Okay.
So anybody that wants to can come on by and visit us. We're at booth 21.
Okay.
yeah.
They can also reach me by phone, 605-1634 as well.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in and telling us all about this. And I think if anybody wants access to the schedules of trainings or whatnot, you guys have that information available, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah. On your Facebook page, where do they get
It's on our Facebook page and our website, Beltrade's website. You could access that information there. Again, this event on Thursday is Empowered for Work and Self, and so we're looking forward to having a very successful first SHEMentors event.
All right. Thank you for coming in and giving us all this update. And once again, the items here, you can get more information by going to Facebook, Feet, the number 2, Souls.
Souls.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to go ahead and take that final break now. And when we come back, we'll have our wrap up. So stay tuned.